Welcome to an episode of Gangsters Around the World. We're on the road to 500 subscribers, so please subscribe. This is the story of when the rainbow-haired rapper Tekashi 6ix9ine thought he was untouchable, until one night he got snatched up, pistol whipped, and left bloody in the street. Back in 2018, Tekashi was blowing up. His songs were everywhere. His image was wild. Colorful hair, face tattoos, and he was rolling with the 9 Trey Bloods out of New York. But the money, the fame, the clout, it came with enemies. Inside and outside his own crew. And soon, those closest to him will be the ones to set him up. It was July 22nd, 2018. Tekashi was driving home after a video shoot in Brooklyn. Out of nowhere, a car slammed into him. The doors flew open, and guns in his face. 3 men dragged him out, pistol whipping him, smashing his head with the gun. Blood was running down his face. He was dizzy, barely standing. They threw him into the back seat. One of the men was Anthony Harv, a man who used to be Tekashi's own muscle, somebody he trusted. Now he was the one holding him hostage. In the car, they told him straight up, "We gonna kill you if you don't give us what we want." Tekashi was shaking, blood dripping, and head pounding. He thought he was dead that night. They drove him around, gun pressed to his ribs. He begged, he pleaded, he promised them anything. They forced 6ix9ine to take him to his house in Brooklyn. Inside, his girlfriend and daughter was there. They grabbed jewelry worth almost $750,000 of chains and watches. Then they dragged Tekashi back out, threw him in the car again, and hit the road. But Tekashi was smart enough to make a move. At a stop, Tekashi jumped out of the car, running for his life. He stumbled, bleeding, before flagging down the stranger. The driver called 911. Tekashi ended up in a hospital. Stitches, scars, and his face swollen, but alive. Cops launched an investigation. The truth came out. It was random, and it was betrayal. The man behind it was Harv, his former bodyguard, and another man named Shay Snow Melano. In 2019, Harv was convicted of kidnapping, robbery, and conspiracy. He got 24 years in prison. Tekashi, he turned government witness and snitched on the 9 Trey crew, and the world never looked at him the same. But that night in 2018 proved one thing: fame don't make you untouchable. Even the loudest rapper in the world can end up on the wrong side of the gun. Tekashi was getting too cocky. He started dissing himself from the 9 Trey members. He told interviewers things like, "I don't need no security. I am the security." He stopped giving them money, stopped checking in, and started disrespecting some of the very people who helped boost his street image. To gang members like Harv, that was straight up betrayal. At the time, there was a war inside 9 Trey. 2 sides were forming. One side was Shotty, Tekashi's manager, who stayed close to Tekashi. The other side was Harv and Shay, who felt like they were getting pushed out. Harv felt like Shotty was replacing him with other muscle, and 6ix9ine was letting it happen. They felt disrespected, used, and cut off. So they figured, if 6ix9ine ain't gonna pay us, we'll take it ourselves. The robbery wasn't just about money. It was about sending a message. Don't play with gang politics, and don't act bigger than the set. They beat him, kidnapped him, robbed him in front of his own family to humiliate him, to remind him he ain't untouchable. Later in court, it came out that one of the kidnappers recorded the robbery. They wanted proof, evidence, maybe to use it against Tekashi later, to extort him or shut him up. This wasn't a robbery from strangers. It was a reckoning from people Tekashi once called family. That's the cost of gang life. When you stop paying respect and stop paying money, the same people who made you will break you.